present simple, present continuous, and present perfect tenses.
Mommy, can you help me understand the different tenses in English? I find them a bit confusing.
Of course, sweetheart. Tenses can be a challenge, but let's break it down step by step. Which ones are giving you trouble?
I often mix up present simple, continuous, and present perfect. And sometimes, I'm not sure which one to use.
No problem at all. I'll do my best to explain. Let's start with present simple. This tense is used for actions that are general truths or permanent situations. And we use it to say that something happens all the time, repeatedly, or habitually. For example, Linda reads books every night. Alex is a bus driver. Nurses look after patients in the hospitals. The cafe opens at 7 in the morning. We live in Bangkok, Thailand.
So, it's about routines and things that are always true?
Exactly.
Mommy, how do we structure sentences in present simple?
It's quite straightforward. The structure is subject plus present verb V1 and plus the rest of the sentence. For most subjects like I, you, we, they, you use the base form of the verb. For example, I drive, they work, we go, you do. But when the subject is he, she, it, you add s or es to the verb. For instance, she loves, he goes, or it does.
Got it. How about negative sentences?
To make a negative sentence, add do not or does not before the base verb. For instance, she does not like broccoli. I do not go away very often.
And what about questions?
Just switch the subject and the verb do or does. For example, does she enjoy swimming, or do you work?
Ah, I see.
Now, present continuous is about actions happening at the time of speaking, or around the time of speaking, and the action is not complete. For instance, he is playing soccer with his friends. The water is boiling. I'm getting hungry. Let's go and eat. We also use continuous tense for temporary situations. For example, your sister is living with his friend in London until he finds a place of his own.
Got it. So, it's for actions that are temporary or in progress.
That's right.
How do we form sentences in present continuous?
You use the present tense of the verb to be, along with the base form of the main verb plus ing. For example, she is playing, it is eating, I'm doing, they are making.
Got it. What about negative sentences?
To make a negative sentence, add not after the verb to be. For instance, they are not studying, I am not swimming, it is not eating.
Ah, got it.
Remember that, for words like see, hear, smell, or taste, we normally use the present simple, not the present continuous tense. For example, look, do you see that man over there? Not are you seeing that man? And for some verbs like know, like, love, want, need, and realize, etc., we are also not normally used in continuous action. We say, I know or they like, not I'm knowing or not they are liking. And it wants, not it is wanting.
I'll remember that.
Now, present perfect is a bit more complex. The present perfect tense is used to connect the past and the present. It's for actions that happened at an indefinite time in the past, but have relevance or impact on the present. For instance, when we say, Daddy has lost his car key, it implies that he lost it in the past, and the fact that he still can't find it is relevant now.
So, it's about experiences we've had before but are relevant now.
Exactly.
That makes sense. How do you form sentences using present perfect?
You use the subject, then follow by the verb to have, like I have, you have, we have, he, she, or it has, and then the past participle of the main verb. Like, she has studied for the exam. I have done my work. Daddy told me his friend's name, but I have forgotten it. The road is closed. There has been an accident. We can use present perfect with just, already, and yet. For instance, has it stopped raining yet? Or Daddy has already gone to work.
What about negative sentences?
Just add not after have or has. For instance, they have not finished their project. Or I've written the letter, but I have not sent it yet.
And how do you ask questions?
Invert the subject and have or has. Have or has plus subject plus past participle and plus the rest of the sentence. For example, have you ever traveled abroad? Or has she finished her project?
Mommy, what is the difference between I have gone and I have been?
Good question. Well, when you have gone somewhere means you're on the way there, or you are there now. For have been, when you have been somewhere, let's say Italy, means you have now come back from Italy.
Thanks, Mommy. This helps me understand how to use present perfect better.
Let's practice. I will say the tense. You give me an example sentence. Ready? Go. Present simple.
She sings beautifully.
Present continuous.
They are singing the Wheels on the Bus song.
Present perfect.
He has read that book already.
Well done.
Thank you, Mommy. I appreciate your patience in explaining this to me.
Anytime, sweetheart.